Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the Compassionate, the Merciful. We said, in the view of Allah, intention is very important. In the view of Allah, the quality for our deed is much more important comparing to quantity. In the view of Allah, if a person does something small with pure intention, it has a lot of value. But if a person does a lot, but his intention will not be pure, it doesn't worth anything in the view of Allah. We have a hadith that Prophet, peace be upon him, said, إِنَّمَا الْأَعْمَالُ بِالنِّيَّاتِ. Indeed, the good deeds depends to the intention. If the intention is good and pure, the deed will be pure. And the Prophet said, وَلِكُلِّ امْرِئٍ مَا نَوَى. And any person has any intention he has. It means if we do a lot, still we should wait to see the intention. We judge the others by their deed, although we don't know their intention. And even sometimes, unfortunately, if they say we had a good intention, we blame them and we do not accept them. But regardless to our behavior, in the view of Allah, intention is very important. Sometimes a person will bring, for example, $20 to give to the mosque, $5 to charity. And he will achieve more rewards comparing to a person that he has given $20,000. Why? Because that person has given $20,000 to show off. Because he wanted to tell the people that I spent such an amount of money. But another person, the first one, has given $5 or $20 only because of Allah. And he tried. Nobody will understand. Even when they asked him, did you pay anything? He doesn't answer. He wants to hide it. Because he believes it is pure when it is only between himself and Allah. He is worried that maybe it will be mixed. His intention will be impure. In the view of Allah, this is much better. In the hadith, Prophet said, فَمَنْ غَزَى ابْتَغَاءَ مَا عِنْدَ اللَّهِ فَقَدْ وَقَعَ أَجْرُهُ عَلَى اللَّهِ. Any person goes to holy war and only he wants to achieve Allah's satisfaction, Allah will give him the reward. وَمَنْ غَزَى يُرِيد عَرَضُ الدُّنْيَا أَوْ نَوَى إِغَالًا لَمْ يَكُنْ إِلَّا مَا نَوَى. And if a person goes to holy war and he wants to achieve something from this world, to achieve some money, I don't know, to achieve some goal, to steal something, to get some position, to get to higher level, okay, he will achieve it. Prophet said, anything, any intention he has, he will achieve according to his intention. It means sometimes a person goes to holy war. Even he is ready to give his life, and he gives his life. But in the view of Allah, he doesn't achieve anything. How? How it is possible? Even holy war? Yes, holy war. Why? Because he didn't go for Allah. His intention was something else. Imagine one person wants to go to holy war and his friend says, I'm coming with you because I miss you. And he goes to the war and he will be killed. Do you think Allah should give him reward? For what? If he says, God, I came to holy war and I gave my life. Allah said, did you give for me? Or you came because of your friend? Okay, anything you have given, go and take from your friend. If we do something for God, we should ask Him to return it to us. Sometimes we doubt that if this person or that person works a lot, he will achieve the reward or not. I'm going to give you the criteria for that. If you would like to understand, when do we achieve the reward? When Allah is going to give us the reward, ask yourself, when did I do something only for God? If we do only for God, of course, there is a reward for that definitely, because Allah promised. This is the reason that we cannot judge the others who is going to paradise and who is going to be punished. Because sometimes a person has done something wonderful, very good job. He became a great scholar. He helped the people a lot, by money, by knowledge, by sayings. But since we don't know their intention, we cannot be sure that really they are going to paradise. There is a story, wonderful story in Masnavi. Maulana in Masnavi says, one person became an Arif, and he was sitting at his home, and he was trying not to go out among the people. He was sitting at home only to worship God. Suddenly he heard a voice that they called the people in the street to come for holy war. The government had sent some people in the streets to invite people and encourage people, there is a holy war, and come and attend the holy war. This scholar was sitting at home and he heard this voice. From another side, he heard from his soul, his desires. Please listen carefully. That his desires will tell him, be ready, get ready, and go to holy war. He was shocked. He said to his desires, what does it mean? You will advise me to go to holy war? You are supposed to advise me to commit sin, to encourage me to commit sin, not to go to holy war. What happened that you advise me to good deed? He was talking to his desires, his soul. But the one that he usually encourages us to commit sin, nafs al-ammara. He said to his desire that I'm not going to leave you alone. You should tell me, why did you advise me to go to holy war? Definitely you don't love me. You don't advise me to good deed. What happened? Maulana made this, of course, a story, and he said this scholar told his desire, if you don't tell me the truth, I'm going to punish you more and more. You know, good people are punishing themselves. When they do something bad, they punish themselves. Then Maulana says his desire told him, go to holy war, because in holy war, when you fight with others, I become happy because I can come out to show off. I can encourage you to show off to others. Although you are doing wonderful job, but still you can destroy, and the desire can destroy everything by showing off. Tell the others, look at me, how I am able to kill the others, how brave I am, how much ability do I have. In such a time, the desire says, I am satisfied, I enjoy. At the same time, your deed is destroyed. You are not going to achieve the reward. So the desire said, if you go out and you fight, I will be satisfied because of show off. But when you are sitting at home and only worshiping God, the desire says, I am suffering here. This is the reason that I am telling you, go out. You will see, it means sometimes we do wonderful job, but with bad intention. A person pays a lot of money to the charity, to the mosque, to Islamic centers, but every time he mentioned that, excuse me, it means he destroys. A person prepares food for the mosque, for 100 people, 200 people, 500, but every time he mentions brothers, sisters, if you do something good for others, for mosque, for anybody, if you want to achieve something from Allah, don't mention it. Don't tell the others, I have done this. If you have done something for Allah, keep it and hide it. They say one person was saying, pray. It was a day, he was praying, and another person entered the room, and he said, oh, very good person. You say pray in hot weather. In the prayer he said, oh, you don't know that still I am fast. At the same time that I say pray, I am fast. It means he could not control his desires. Don't think that only I say pray. No, I say pray and I am fast. Maybe it seems that it is a joke, but this is the reality. I remember one person had come to me and was telling me, said, Musavi, do you know that I went to Hajj? I said, yes, I heard you have gone to Hajj. He said, do you know how many times I did tawaf around the Kaaba? I said, no, I didn't know. He said, I did 1,000 times. 1,000 times. I was not ready to tell him that you are a big liar. I didn't want to tell. Because 1,000 times. And he was telling me actually every day 1,000 times. I was embarrassed even to tell him that either you don't know what is 1,000, or you don't know what is tawaf. Otherwise 1,000 times is a lot. I was embarrassed to tell him, but I was thinking with myself that this poor guy, even if he has done 10 times, what is the reason that you want to tell me again and again? Have you done anything for me? What do you expect from me? Why you tell me? Why do you tell me? This is the Satan. This is the desire. Wants to destroy. Even if you did something wonderful, he wants to destroy it. So, brothers, sisters, anything we do, we have to have pure intention. Imagine you have bought a very big TV and brought it home. Okay, if there is no electricity, this TV is useless. Imagine it's a wonderful TV, only it doesn't have wire. Or only the electricity doesn't go in it. So it's useless. The electricity, without electricity, a lot of things. We have wonderful tools at home, best refrigerator, best items at home, but no electricity. We have a wonderful air condition in the summer and the degree is high, but there is no electricity. None of them has value, anything. All our deeds in the view of Allah are like these tools. If there is intention, pure intention, there is electricity to connect. The intention will connect it to Allah and says to Allah, this is because of you. This is the reason that we have al-a'malu bin niyat. The deed depends to the intention. We have another hadith that says, نِيَّةُ الْمُؤْمِنْ خَيْرٌ مِّنْ أَمَلِهِ وَنِيَّةُ الْكَافِرِ شَرٌّ مِّنْ أَمَلِهِ. Good intention for the believer is better than his intention. How his intention is better than his deed? And for kafir, non-believer, his intention also is worse than his deed. One of the great scholars explained this hadith. He says, it means anything you do, it is composed of deed itself and intention. And bigger part of this composed deed is the intention. As I said, electricity is very important. We have to have pure intention to have a good deed. There is another meaning of this hadith is, if a person has an intention but no deed, Allah will give the reward. But if a person has a deed without intention, he has done nothing. How? I'm going to give you an example. If a person wants to go to Hajj, and he went and registered, paid money, bought ticket, he prepared the passport, everything is ready. One day before he travels, he became very, very sick, seriously, and he goes to the hospital. And in the hospital he cries and said, "Oh my God, I tried. Why you didn't let me come?" In the day of Arafah, 9th of Dhul Hijjah, he is very, very upset why he was not able to go to Hajj, pilgrimage. In all the days during the time that people are in Hajj, he is upset. This person achieved the reward, and Allah says, I give you the reward because you have decided, but something happened. This person had intention but no deed. Allah will give the reward. Opposite of that, a person goes and register and buy ticket and goes to pilgrimage because he heard there are lots of people and very beautiful scene. It's worth it to go and see. It is a wonderful place. You can buy a lot of things. You can enjoy your life. You can have wonderful and very good foods at different hotels. Have you seen some people, they have advertising that we take you to 5 or 6 stars hotel and we serve you like 30 different types of food and you can eat whatever you want, anytime you want. Imagine a person says, okay, I'm going to enjoy the food. He goes there and see the scene and enjoys and eats and drinks. Do you expect that God will give him the reward? Can he tell the God, give me something? I believe this is exactly the same. If you sell your car to somebody and expect the money from somebody else, when you ask another person to give me money, he says, excuse me, for what? You know, I gave my car. I sold it. Give the money. Another person, the third person says, excuse me, did you sell to me or another person? Go and take the money from the one that you sold to. Sometimes we sell our deed to somebody and we want to take the money from God. And we are not ready to ask ourselves, really, who was the person that we sold to? We ask Allah to help us. To do anything we do, only to do for Allah. If we teach us for God. If we study for Allah. If we work for Allah. And we can do that. We can go to geography class, computer class, and achieve a reward. If we mix our intention, I'm going to computer class to get a degree to help the others because Allah loves that. To help the community. Our brothers and sisters in the community need my help. And Allah loves and asks me to help them. I'm going to learn something to help. In such a way, when I'm walking to go to the class, I achieve the reward. Because I can say, Allah, I have done for you. Because I wanted to take a degree to do something that you love. So, the clever people are those people that they try to get the reward for anything they do on daily basis. They try to achieve the reward for all their sayings, their walking, their talking, and we can do that with the help of Allah. I ask Allah to help us to have a pure intention. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.